Okay.
There we go. Okay,
Cool.
yeah. Now it's fine.
Love technical
I know it's
difficulties.
fine. That's
They
great.
make me so happy.
The greatest ever. Does that make it weird if I do that? Hold on, that might have been it. No,
Love it.
it doesn't like it when I click off the screen. It hides it, so I have to. Okay, that's what happened. It doesn't like when I click off of it. Okay, so it shows it as not showing up when I click off of it. When I click back on it, it shows up. Okay.
Why is it not showing you live?
What?
Because you are live.
I am live.
Here. I've got the stream open now.
Okay. Yeah, I am live.
Okay.
I'm alive. All
Thank
right.
you, YouTube.
I
You're
guess we'll just.
doing great.
Oh, did it give you a
Not.
notification or whatever?
No, no notification.
Do you have that
It
bell
doesn't
on?
even have
Do you have the bell
huh?
on? Did you click
I
the
do
bell?
have the bell on. I clicked the bell. I rang the bell.
Don't forget
It's
to
there.
ring
All
that bell.
notifications.
Don't forget to ring that bell.
I rang that bell. I subscribed. I commented once. Sniff, sniff.
Sniff, sniff. Oh my god, I can't believe that's the only time I've heard that Pathfinder line. I still haven't heard that line. I played with plenty of
I
Pathfinders and haven't heard it again.
Okay, so I couldn't help but notice when you were opening loot boxes. I think one of them had like a quip that was supposed to, it said it was like an intro quip. I think Sniff Sniff might have been an unlockable intro
Yeah.
quip, and maybe that's why it didn't play on my end.
I think it's just random when it plays. Like I think
Yeah.
it's like client side stuff. So like yeah, it's just
Okay.
random chooses.
I
Um
love pretending I can smell.
yeah,
Sniff
sniff
sniff.
sniff. God. All right. Well, let's start this fucking thing. I think they're all. No, they're not. Never mind. They're not in alphabetical order at all. I just
No, no,
realized they're not
this
at
isn't even
all.
all of them, is it?
No, I think it is.
It
I took a
is.
quick glance. I think it
They all
is.
fit on this on one screen, huh?
Oh yeah. Because the movies fit just 2 lines. I don't think they fit two full lines. Um, yeah. So Agent Carter, I actually haven't watched that one, so I've never watched.
Yeah, me neither.
That's one I missed. Daredevil, I've
Daredevil.
watched most of. Apparently, I never finished season 3 because I looked up the plot synopsis of the last episode and I do not remember that at all. So I never finished it. But for what I have watched, I'll rank it. It's okay. Like it's C rank for me. It's not terrible, but it really isn't great either. I've not. I warmed up to Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, Daredevil. I warmed up to him, but I didn't like him at first. I really didn't. This isn't out yet, so we haven't watched She-Hulk. No one's watched She-Hulk. That's
I have
August.
not seen the Shulk.
That's August. I'm excited for that one though. Yeah. Jessica Jones. Actually, did I ever watch season 2? I might have not watched season 2. I might have not finished the Netflix shows. Season 1 was really good though. It's pretty good. B. I would say again not great, but I don't know, better than Daredevil, I think. Did you not watch that one either?
I didn't either. Nope.
Damn. Ant-Man. First Ant-Man.
Ant-Man,
First Ant.
he's bad
Bad,
Ant-Man. He's
bad.
bad guy.
He's bad. He's bad guy. Those are my
But hear me
favorite.
out. Hear me out. Dark Elves.
I know. Oh, those
No,
videos
we're
are
not
like I
we're
think
not at
those
that
are
one yet.
my favorite videos of his. Oh my god. Um, I think it's a solid B movie. Solid B for me, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm content with saying that. Um, or wait, you know what? This would be a lot simpler if. Hmm. Okay, do
Well,
you want to do it like this? Where I do
like
I
what?
do
Hang
my
on. I
I do
can't
my
see it.
no, not I'm not showing anything. I'm just saying
Like what?
I don't I hear the volume. Um I do mine first and then I switch over to yours and you do yours. Would
Oh,
that
okay.
because then I won't have to switch back and forth constantly and then would that work, you think? Yeah?
Sure.
It might take longer, but I don't give a fuck. Um
Yeah, it's fine.
Antquill, the Ant sequel. Um
Antquill.
I'm not gonna lie, I forget some of this movie. I don't remember it being too bad, but because I forgot some stuff, it's gonna go C for me. I'm not
It's
gonna say it's
like
bad, but I definitely don't remember
I feel like its entire purpose is just setting up the thing they use for time travel in Endgame.
possibly. Yeah, it does seem. Yeah. Black Panther. This was at the time my favorite. Yes. I love
Yeah,
Black Panther. It changes up the formula for MCU movies and stuff. It was a very nice change of pace. Everything was so good about it. I love the story. I love the characters. The fucking music was so good. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah.
fun story. So so when my child's mother was pregnant, we both saw the movie. Um, and when the chase scene came on with the what's his name? Vince Staples song came on. The I don't remember what the song goes like, but like it's got a nice beat to it. It's fun. I don't know if you remember the chase scene in like when they're
I think so.
yeah
The
they
one in the at the front where they're running away from the
in the
casino.
yeah. So that fucking apparently my daughter loved that when she was inside of her mother's belly because she
Oh,
was fucking thumping like
oh,
she was telling me like, yo, she's going crazy. You feel this? And I'm like, oh my god. She like would not stop. Like, it's so
goodness.
funny. Oh my god. I've never heard of a child like just like inside the belly like do that like jam out to a song.
The human urge to jam out to a sick beat.
All right. Oh my god. Black Widow. I like Black Widow. I like Black Widow as a character, as a movie, pretty good. Pretty good, not great, not the best, but pretty damn good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Civil War.
Civil War.
Some of it relies on well, that's the it is I guess yeah it is about Captain America. It doesn't stray too far from that, but it does rely a little bit on having hey, here's all of these characters when it's
Yeah.
not strictly I mean, I guess it
It's like a test run for the idea of Infinity War.
yeah, and it's like it's in a way it feels like it could have been I mean, maybe that's being too semantical. I don't know. Because it's listed as a Captain America movie, but it feels more kind of like an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's saying it's again not terrible, not the best, pretty good. I have trouble thinking of between B and C though. I think I enjoyed it enough. I think I have to say it B because I did go 3 times in theaters to watch it, so I think I enjoyed it enough. I think I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Um, First Captain America was I okay, so I only seen it twice ever. The
Yeah.
first time I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, yeah, but it was like I definitely probably would have put it down here. I don't know
Hmm.
why. The second time I watched it, I liked it a lot more. That was not super recently, but like 2018ish, I think. 2019, because I think what I did is I rewatched all the things before Endgame. Yeah, so I rewatched that. I remember liking it. But it has been a while, so maybe that opinion has deteriorated. From what I remember, though, I think it was a solid film, setting up obviously Captain America. I like Red Skull. Red Skull is actually very good. A shame they kind of didn't use him more. Like I mean, I guess later on they did use him a teeny bit for being the what is he supposed to be exactly? I don't even know in the Avengers movies. He's like the
Yeah, he's
you
guarding the Soul Stone, I
protector of the
guess.
stone. I don't know what like his title is, but yeah. Winter Soldier is amazing. It's really good. Winter Soldier's
Oh,
fucking great.
yeah,
Winter Soldier's great.
yeah.
I love it. I love it so much. I can't Bucky, Captain America, love them. Love those. I ship them. Let's go. It should have been Bucky, not Peggy. Should have been Bucky.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would have much more respect for the
Yeah.
MCU if they bothered to do that.
Oh yeah. Captain Marvel, I could get shit for this because a lot of people
Yeah.
are like, "Oh, okay, it's kind of a generic movie." It's like, but I guess I'm also biased because Captain Marvel is my favorite superhero of all time, if any superhero ever.
Oh,
Um,
really?
A rank. I fucking love Captain Marvel so much. Miss Marvel, Captain
Okay.
Marvel. I love. I'm blanking on her name. Why am I blanking on her name? Carol. Carol Danvers. She is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Uh,
Best superhero favorite. I've been following her comic run for a long time. I haven't really read the recent run that started like a couple years ago, but I've been reading up until then, like religiously. It's so good, so good. Huge fan. I am excited for her to be in it more, and maybe she'll be an Avenger leader. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. This is the new one. Doctor Strange and the Florpian Floopus. Doctor Strange and the
yeah,
crazy rambunctious teens. I don't know. Um,
I didn't know it was out yet.
yeah, it came out at the beginning of the month, beginning of May.
Okay.
Yep. I think it came out like the same day or like the day after that the end of Moon Knight happened. Um, when
Okay.
that episode premiered. Probably the day after because I don't think they ever do same day stuff. Um, I liked it more than most people apparently. Apparently a lot of people are like F tier, fucking shit. And I'm like, really?
Oh.
I'm like,
Huh.
really? I didn't think it was that bad. Like it could have done some stuff. It could have been better. They could have expanded they could have they used Wanda pretty good in it, but I guess that's not a fault. That's not a fault. I just have no idea where they're going with like that's too. I can't talk about this one too much because that'd be too spoilery for now because I know it's still very new. But I don't know where they're going. I have no idea what they're doing. But I think it's a solid at least B movie, like B plus. I think high B plus. Like it's good. It does what it sets out to do. It's a strange fucking multiverse of madness. It's very okay. So it's very funny. I can't remember if I messaged you when I was watching it, but because I obviously I watched it in the theaters and not anywhere illegally. No, but
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, what, you're gonna turn on your phone in the theater?
yeah.
They tell you not to do that.
um, it was it was funny because I was seeing a lot of people say it felt very Sam Raimi, like a very much like a Sam, because he's the director obviously, so of course it would feel like his movie. But like I didn't get that feeling, and like literally the moment my brain like thought about it, like I was like I think it was like 40 minutes in or something. I was like, you know what? This doesn't really feel like a Sam Raimi movie. A minute later, the Sam Raiminess kicked in, and I was like, oh, this is 100% one of his fucking movies. It was like, oh, it feels, it does kind of feel a little Evil Deadish. Like it feels a little bit like that. A
Oh,
little bit. It mixes the best parts of his
man,
superhero
when is this edible gonna
and
kick in?
oh god, this it mixes the best parts of his horror and his superhero hero stuff that he's done. I think it's good, not as good as it could be, but I think it's a solid movie. Like I said, high B plus. I think it's close to being an A rank, but it's not quite there. There is a little because I so I like that it's shorter than a lot of the movies. Like it's like a pretty much 2 hours long. I think just barely over 2 hours long, but because of that, I feel like they might have had to rush some things in the plot, so it didn't feel entirely 100% fleshed out. Yeah, solid B. Yeah. The first one, Doctor Strange. It's hard for me because I feel like I have to say that I can't say anything too nice about it because the first time I didn't see this in theaters. I didn't get to watch it until it came out on Blu-ray. Um, but um, when I freaking watched this, I cannot believe I just like I'm. This was a time when I was still drinking before I had stopped drinking, so I don't remember if I might have been drinking while I was trying to watch this, so maybe that's why. But I absolutely
Uh,
fucking conked out like 30 minutes in. I fucking
oh,
I was gone 30 minutes into the movie. I don't remember if that was because I was drinking or because it was just that boring to me, but I rewatched it later and without falling asleep and watching the whole thing, and I'm like, you know what, it's a decent movie. It's not terrible. It's not like this bad. It's not like some movies later on that I might say this or even this. I don't know if I'll put anything in F. Definitely put stuff in D tier, but well, actually, because it has some stuff, I might put them in F. Um, but yeah, it's solid. Eternals. I went in with low expectations. I just watched this yesterday. This is recent in my mind. I went in with low fucking expectations. I know the basics of Eternals and stuff, and like the recent developments, like the Eternals. Only just recently in the comics did they figure out their purpose. They found out their purpose, whatever. It's kind of the same in the movie. Um, they figure out their purpose, whatever, blah blah blah. It kept me engaged. It kept me engaged. I was invested in the characters. Uh, I don't know. I liked it. I think like a lot of people have shit on it and said the pace. I mean, maybe the pacing could be a little better, but I don't know. It's I think it's fucking solid. Like I think it's a solid movie. Uh, yeah, not bad. Guardians Volume 2. Yeah, I think it's a meh movie. The first time I watched it, it's kind of exciting. Subsequent watches, it's hard to watch. I would say. I,
Yeah.
it's just it's less. It's not as exciting the second time around. It's not. It doesn't want. It doesn't keep me engaged. I don't feel like I want to. Like I just don't care. I just don't care when I try to watch it again. I just don't care. Um,
Yeah.
it's hard. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't. Honestly, I think the same as the first one. I think it held up for a couple of times watching it, but after that, again, maybe I watched it too many times. Maybe that's what it. Because I did watch the first one a lot, but maybe that has soured me on it. But like I love the Guardians characters. Again, Guardians is a comic I've also been following for a long time, since 2009 or no 2010. So pretty much right when the that 2008 through 2010 run ended, I caught up on all the comics then, and then was really excited when they brought them back 3 years later and they announced the movie. I was like, oh my goodness, whoa! Um, so at the time there wasn't even that much. These specific characters, there was barely any like Guardians interaction between them. Like they were all characters that were in the universe, but they weren't like the Guardians. The Guardians were a whole different fucking thing before 2008. So it was kind of surprising to see them do this as like a relatively recent thing and be like, oh yeah, cool. We're gonna do this. These are the characters we choose. It worked really well. There's some characters I would like to have I wish they introduced that they didn't and haven't so far, but there's at least one that they will introduce in the third movie that I'm very excited for. I'm I'm conflicted on the choice that they chose for the actor. Will Poulter, I think, is a
Oh,
decent. Oh, we're
stream
back. Okay, you
cut.
did you cut out? No, ripperoni. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, you're back, so it's fine.
Whatever you're on now.
I'm still on First Guardians, or well, technically
Oh,
I'm talking about the third one.
you're not. You haven't decided yet.
No, I decided. I put it in C. But
Okay.
I'm talking about just like the third one. I'm cautious because I like Will Poulter as an actor. I've seen him and stuff, and I've liked him and stuff, but I don't know if I see him as Adam Warlock. I don't know. I that seems like a weird choice for me. I don't know. Maybe he'll end up being really good. I don't know. Maybe. Um, Iron Man. It's hard because this
Man.
is the thing that kicked it off, right? This is the one that made it all
Yeah.
happen. Like honestly, without Iron Man, this probably wouldn't have happened. None of this would have happened. Like,
Right. Yeah.
it. I was gonna say it maybe doesn't hold up, but no, I think it holds up okay. It just doesn't hold up as good. Like if you had asked me around even a couple years after it came out, I probably would have put it in S. But I think I've simmered on it a bit. I think it's good. It's good. It's not the greatest. It's a solid B movie, I think. It introduces Tony. Post credits introduce uh, uh, b- 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 Nick Fury.
Bruce.
I was
Oh.
trying to not. I, I was gonna say introduces Samuel Jackson. That's not the character. That's not the character. Um, yeah, solid B. Um, oh wait, actually that's two. Never mind. Two. Two is actually a solid B as well. So first and second one, both solid Bs, I think. I know Iron Man 2 is like the runt of the litter, but I think it's still solid B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iron Man 3, I liked Iron Man 3 a lot. I liked Iron Man 3 a lot. I like Shane Black a lot. Shane Black does a lot of good movies. I like him a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Big fan of that director, so hard for me to say anything bad about it. Again, some of the I don't know if it's the the edgelord in me is talking. Um, it felt like it was supposed to be a darker film, and made some lighthearted choices that felt a little off with the pacing of this with the story. I don't know, but overall, I think I did like it a lot. Yeah, because I don't. I yeah, rewatching, I don't think I get particularly bored. I do say I think when I started with the fatigue of going to the theater. I still went to the theater. I think Doctor Strange might have been the first time I didn't go to the theater since the whole no, first Ant-Man was the first time. Ant-Man came up before Strange, so Ant-Man is where I stopped going into the theater. Because I guess they kind of I don't know. I didn't get people. There were certain scenes where Iron Man's fighting and people laughed, and I'm like I don't get it. Like I don't know why it was funny. I don't know
I
why
guess
it
just
was
like the way that someone got hit
maybe,
or
and I'm
something.
like, is that funny? I don't get it. I don't understand. So it's just it made me start to hate audience reactions. So
Ah.
uh I hate that stuff. We'll obviously talk about it later when we get to the big audience reaction thing. I think you know what I'm talking about, the big audience reaction thing that I think everyone
Oh.
lost their mind over. God,
Oh
that I
boy.
hated that in the theater too. I hated it so much. I was like, shut the fuck up, please. I'm trying to watch the movie. Because I saw it. I'll get to it when I get to it. Shang-Chi, again, a relatively I don't know, not super recent. It was November, I think I watched it in November-ish,
Hmm.
December-ish. I think December-ish, I think I watched it in. So kind of recently. Better than I expected. So I think I went in again with low expectations like
Yeah.
Eternals. Not. I think I'd rate this under Eternals. I think I would do not as good as Eternals, but surprisingly good um, stuff. I'm gonna not really say anything about the main actor because there's nothing, I guess, technically confirmed, but there is apparently some stuff that he may or may not have said and done that is very bad. So I don't know for sure if that is true or not, but yikes. So I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember seeing some incriminating text messages that might have been real. I have no idea, so I can't comment on either. Because obviously, if it is real, then Disney has probably swept it under the rug. Um,
Yeah, knowing them.
yeah, so I don't know. Just like potential big yikes for that guy. What is this one? Far From Home. I like Far From Home. I like Far From Home. I like Mysterio. I like the whole angle they played it up as like pretend multiverse happenings.
Right.
Um, I thought that was kind of neat. I was disappointed it wasn't real multiverse stuff, but I was like, you know what? It was cool. I liked Jake Gyllenhaal as a version of Mysterio. Um, it was not bad. I was surprised. I like I like Nick Fury is not really Nick Fury in this, I guess. Nick Fury
Yeah.
wasn't on Earth. What are you talking about? Uh, yeah, it was what's his face? God, I don't remember the actor's name. Mandalorian. What's his actor's name? The actor's name's Ben Mendoli or something. I don't remember. Ben something is the actor's name. I don't remember the character's name.
Oh.
The the good guy scroll.
Hmm.
I don't remember his name.
I don't either.
that was the thing with Captain Marvel, which threw me off. The Skrulls not being, I guess they're not necessarily always totally evil, but like the whole thing is the Skrull invasion. The like that's like the big thing, secret invasion, the Skrulls invading. That's like the big thing in the comics, and that's what everyone knows them for. Like what was the Skrulls were like? Who were the big people they impersonated? They like impersonated. Actually, did they impersonate Miss Marvel? They might have impersonated. I think Miss Marvel was the big one. Um, there were several big people they impersonated, and it was like, what the fuck? And that whole, I mean, that's a whole different thing. I don't know what they're doing with the miniseries Secret Invasion if they're gonna end up doing that, and it's surprise, surprise, these characters weren't actually these characters. Maybe I don't know. That'd be that would I would like that actually. That would be kind of maybe that would explain certain actions of characters and certain I don't know maybe. I just that's too. I think it's too early to think about that because that I think is slated for next year, maybe. I think they're in the middle of filming it right now, or they just wrapped up or something. I don't remember. I don't know. I know. God, I know too much about this shit. um. So yeah, Spider-Man again. Homecoming. Homecoming's good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Solid B. I don't know. Not we didn't thankfully have to go through another origin story. Spider-Man already into it, like probably I think it was like maybe a year into his Spidiness because
Yeah,
he's supposed
yeah,
to be a
something like that.
sophomore, and I think they alluded to him having just started when he was a freshman as Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And we had like already established him existing in Civil War.
right in Civil War, like it's supposed to, I think Civil War is supposed to take like place a few months prior, just a couple months prior, or something to this. 'Cause it's supposed to be Civil War is supposed to take place in like the summer before this, I think, something like that. Uh, the new one, Spider-Man, Mr. Home Guy, Homeboy, very good. I think very good. I love actor's name who came back.
Alfred Molina,
Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah,
Tobey
yeah.
Maguire.
Alfred
Yeah.
Moba.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I I will say I
You,
appreciate the movie specifically for giving me the image of Willem Dafoe stuffing donuts into his pockets.
and the return of the lovely
And
line.
yes, the return of yeah.
I'm something of a
Um
scientist myself.
oh,
I just it's I think I messaged you also about that one where I was like, oh, I think it's just German now. That's all I can think about is German's face plastered over Willem Dafoe's.
God.
Oh God,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised no one made or that I haven't seen Germa edits for
I bet it
Green
exists.
Goblin.
I bet it exists. I just
It's got to
haven't seen it.
exist.
Yeah, I bet someone did it. Avengers Age of Ultron. There's a lot of things to dislike about this movie. A lot of things.
Yeah.
Um, Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow's thingy. Her weird
Oh.
like I'm a monster because I can't give birth. I'm like, oh my god, like
Yeah, yeah.
I
Hmm.
don't know if that's yikes.
Everyone with infertility is a monster, I guess.
Apparently, what the fuck? Um, yeah, they could have done more with Ultron. They got fucking James Spader. Like, what the fuck? You got you get James Spader, and like I don't know. Ultron didn't have his. He didn't feel so bad and powerful as he's supposed to be. I don't know. Something felt off about him, and I don't think it's James
Yeah, honestly,
Spader's
he just
performance. I think it's the
like
writing.
it's yeah, I was about to say, like, I think it's just his dialogue. He just
Yeah, I
feels
think the writing
like he
just
doesn't feel like a, scary machine that could end the world and has reasons to
no.
do it. He just sounds like
He's just
a guy that's written to be sarcastic. I don't
yeah.
know.
Um, I will say
Yeah.
it introduced us to Scarlet Witch, which is great. She is great.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, And Quicksilver. Quicksilver's another favorite of mine, Sag. uh, God, you didn't see that coming. um, there are things to dislike about it, but overall, I don't think it's absolutely terrible. I think it's mid. I think it's mid just because of the introduction of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. I think it's and obviously Vision, Vision as well. Man, Vision is I don't WandaVision has me confused about like is Vision alive? I guess maybe I think now
I
I'm confused
guess
because didn't he
I
like fly off? Didn't his like other self
yeah.
fly off or something?
Or
I
his
can't
his
remember.
other self like gave him memories back that he got back, and he's like,
Yeah, I
oh,
don't
and then he flew off,
right. I don't remember exactly what happened is the
and then
problem,
the
but
the
I
fake the
remember
fake self got deleted with the
right.
fake world.
Right. I think no, I think it was because the real him wasn't, was not alive, but the fake
Right.
him
He
was technically alive, so the fake him became the real him, and he's trying to figure himself out or something. I
I
think
don't know
that's what
what
I
he's
got.
I don't know what's going
It
on.
was WandaVision again, something that could have been so much more, but been a little
Yeah.
fell flat towards the end. Last couple episodes fell very flat, I feel like, and just
Yeah.
yikes.
Yeah. It's
Man, which one is this? This is Endgame. Uh, Endgame's good again. So this is what I mentioned. The audience factor is makes this, like I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I'm gonna say that I like it a lot. But the audience factor really fucking ruined a little
yeah.
bit of it, especially when Captain America took out fucking Thor's hammer. People fucking
Oh, of
lost it
course.
in the
Yeah.
theater, and I was so upset because I shit you not, this went on for like a solid like 3 minutes of people hollering, hooting, cheering, and I'm like, please stop. This scene is over now. Please stop. Oh God. Infinity War. I don't think it's as good as Endgame. I think it's pretty good. It is mostly. Well, no. It's hard to. It's partially a setup film, but I do kind of appreciate the focus on Thanos. Like, I do appreciate the focus on Thanos. Um, got to see him a lot and what he's doing. Like, he's supposed to be the overall villain, but like Endgame, I feel like you don't obviously you don't see him much because of what happens in the beginning. They kill him
Right.
uh after he's done with his work, and then yeah, and then he only comes back towards like the last hour, maybe 45 minutes or something like that. Or maybe he like I think there's another scene with him in it, but because like there's like when they go back in time that scene, and then he shows up for the final battle or whatever. The final battle scene is fucking long. I realized like that starts at I think that actually starts at like the
Yeah.
2 hour mark of the movie because it's like 3 hours long. It starts at the 2 hour mark. That battle is actually long, and I was surprised. I did not think it was that long.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, this actually took up this because it like in the theater it went by in a flash. Like it really did. Like I don't know if that was just like that's partially like maybe the hype because Endgame is like the thing we've all been waiting for. Like this is the culmination of everything. This is like, I mean, obviously Far From Home was really the end of it, but like it kind
Yeah.
of ended everything for the most part. Ugh, yeah, Avengers first one. Again like Infinity War, pretty good, solid setup, solid whatever.
Actually.
Um, not terrible, not the best, not mid. I think it's above mid. Haha, Farney Shawarma. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
that
Funny
was the thing that
shawarma.
came out of that. Yeah, meh, it's meh. Oh man, the thing you've all been waiting for, the Incredible Hulk.
Hulk.
The Incredible
I
Hulk.
you know,
I love
I've
Edward
actually never
Norton.
seen that one.
Oh, I love Edward Norton as Banner so much. I love him. Like I'm sad they ended up replacing him, but I loved it so much. It's very good. Abomination's good. Was it that actor or was it? Oh shit. Yeah, I think that's the actor that died. That's rip to him. Um, 'Cause someone died relatively recently. I think it was him, because yeah, he's the one that plays Ross, and Ross is Abomination, I think, right? Or no, no, Ross is Red Hulk. Was it Ross that died or was it Abomination that died? Oh my god, I don't remember who died. Someone who was gonna be related to a Hulk thing died, is what I remember, and that sucks. That's ripperoni for that guy. William Hurt, was it? William Hurt died. I think it was. I think that was the guy. Yeah, he was the general. General? Is he a general? Major. Major? General? Army guy.
I
Uh,
think General.
General maybe. Yeah. Thunderbolt Ross. Ross Thunderbolt? I don't know. I forget. But yeah. Rip that guy, that actor. Sag. This is what I was talking about yesterday with that fucking tweet that I sent you. You saw the tweet that I sent you, right?
Which one?
The one
You
from
sent me a
Mika.
few.
The one from Mika the yesterday.
Oh,
uh, Sag, bro, skull emoji, whatever the fuck. Oh my god.
Bro, yikes, skull emoji.
Yeah, I just like it's I don't know. The internet culture has become one with me.
I guess so.
Dark elves.
Dark
Dark
elves.
elves. I do actually like Malekith. I don't know how it's pronounced exactly. Um, I do like him as a villain, but like, man, oh man, they dropped the ball on that one. I think.
Yeah.
Who?
Was
Doctor Who. Eccleston. Christopher
oh,
Eccleston, right? Was
the,
that was
the
the
number 9?
yeah. He was
Okay, yeah.
he's Mr. Elfman. Malekith. I don't know. Um, if they bring him back, please tell him to loosen up. Please tell him to unstiffen his acting, because since they introduced the actual Ten Rings, there's a potential for Malekith to come back with him and Mandalorian. I'm getting them confused because Mandalorian, what is it Mandalorian? Fuck. What is his name? The villain? Fuck.
Uh,
Mandarian? What the fuck?
Mandarin?
Mandarin. Okay, thank you. God, because what Ben Kingsley pretended to be, what his character pretended to be. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Um, that guy, because they introduced the real one in Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, right? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. I've until the movie I had never heard it pronounced, so I think I always pronounced it just Shang-Chi.
Uh
Yeah. Um. Yeah. There's a potential team up there that they could do later on in movies. Um. I guess if Christopher Eccleston can't really do the part, then maybe recast him, please. Malekith is such a good villain, but like, oof, oofa doofa. Um, Again, I really wasn't a big fan of first Thor either.
yeah, honestly.
I It's funny, people say there's too much Asgard in this movie, but I feel like there wasn't enough Asgard. I feel
Yeah,
like there was
honestly.
not enough. It was too much on the human element, not enough Asgard for his introduction movie. Like this is his introduction movie. I feel like there should have been more.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know.
Like
Um,
what's he doing putzing around on Earth?
yeah. Like I get like have him. I don't know. Maybe have him fall a little bit later. I don't know. Maybe have wait till the
Like
second movie.
like
I don't know.
as much as I appreciate the scene of him drinking coffee for the first time.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It's also kind of an unmemorable movie, much like The Dark World.
I
I honestly forget bits and pieces. Like I think it literally just flashed into my mind. He fights like some big monster thingy on Earth, right? Doesn't he fight
don't
some big
know.
fucking monster?
I don't
I
remember.
don't
I don't
remember.
remember.
It like just flashed into my mind.
Big
I don't
monster.
know. Yeah, I don't know. This one, Thor Ragnarok. It's very
Yes.
good. It's very
Very
good.
it's very good.
Taika Waititi is very good. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I need to finish the latest season. I forgot to finish that one. God. I'm very excited for Love and Thunder. Very excited. Jane Foster's
Oh
coming
yeah.
back. Um, it's tough. Do I do it or do I? It's for Jeff Goldblum's in it too. God, he's returning. I just found out he's returning. I didn't realize he was returning for the role for Grandmaster. I didn't realize he was coming back. I'm excited for that. Uh, it's. I don't want to put too many things in S tier, but yeah, it's very good. 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 It's hard to fault. Great opening. I don't remember the song. That song. Fun. Great
Yeah,
opening.
yeah, yeah.
Good. It was very fun. Uh, good shit. It's good shit right there. This isn't out yet. That comes out soon
Nope.
though. Soon. Not next week. The week after. Uh, yeah, the week after June 8th. I want to say 8th sounds right. June 8th sounds right. I'm excited. Miss Marvel, very good, very good. Camilla Khan is a very good character. I'm excited to see what they do with her. Iron Fist. Oh boy, I don't think I finished season two, so I don't know if I don't know. I'll pass my judgment. Season one was very meh fest. I don't think it was god awful, but it's meh to the maximum. I think it's so meh I don't care about it. So I think that makes it go to D because I don't care about it. C stuff I care about at least. D is like
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm sorry. Like I like Iron Fist as a character, but man, I just couldn't care. I think people said season two was a bit better, but again, I didn't watch it, so I think I might have watched the first episode of season two. That's it. Um, all right. This is where we get into the is it really actually part of the MCU? I guess technically because of No Way Home, yes,
Yeah, I
Spider-Man
guess
and
so.
Amazing Spider-Man are both part of it.
I guess
You have
so.
to because you got Toby, you got Andrew, which I actually okay, back on No Way Home, I did love that they had some sort of like emotional release for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man because we barely got anything in the second movie, after Gwen dies, like there's like I think 20 minutes left of the movie, just a little bit. He decides to keep being Spider-Man, blah blah blah, but like there's no impact, there's no real like emotional turmoil there, and I think like No Way Home does a very good job of like doing that. The same thing with Reconciliation. I mean, I guess technically in Spider-Man 2 they did Doc Ock and Peter did at the very end reconcile, but like I feel like there's a little bit more there. And same with him and Norman as well. There's a little bit of like
Yeah.
bad blood bad blood fixed, you know. Um so I hate to say it again because I don't like to put too many things in the S tier, but because it includes these Spider-Man movies, I do think Spider-Man 2 is very good. Spider-Man 2 holds up a lot, I think for a movie that came out in 2004 when superheroes were still like movies are still like there had been plenty of bad ones in like the early 90s, especially Marvel specifically, very bad movies. um they really I mean they've come a long way obviously since then, but like even back then it came a long way and they've done a lot to fix the Marvel reputation and I think I mean Sony still has, all intents and purposes the rights to Spider-Man, but like I think what made the MCU like even be an idea like is because Spider-Man did so well. I think if those movies have fallen flat, obviously Spider-Man 3, was a little meh. But
Yeah.
if it had fallen flat, I don't think we would have seen Iron Man. I don't think this would have happened. Maybe Iron Man would have still happened, but I don't think it would have. It wouldn't, and there might have not have
They
been
might
as
not
much
have
care.
invested as much into it.
Right, exactly. It might have just been a cash grab. They might have just done that. Um, yeah, but it seems like they. I mean, I was from the first Fireman, Fireman, what Iron Man. It seems like they put a
Yeah,
lot of.
Fireman.
That's a different thing.
No, no, I
Um,
thought his name was the Human Torch.
No, that's Captain America. Oh God. Yeah, like there's a lot of care into Iron Man. I feel like in that movie, you can see it. I think they really tried something and they went for it, and that was a little risky, and they fucking paid off. Obviously, with all these fucking, I think with Multiverse Doctor Strange, that's the 25th movie, I think, or 26th. 20, I think 20, I think 26th, because I think the 22nd movie was Far From Home. So yeah, this would be the 26th then. Yeah, very good. Um, I haven't watched Hellstrom. I wanted to. I was
Yeah.
actually I had all but decided I was definitely gonna watch it. But thing is, I don't know what happened. I didn't keep track of the TV shows for a while. I did not realize that they fucking canceled Ghost Rider before it came out, and I was so
Oh.
sad. I was so sad. And I thought by now they'd announced some Ghost Rider shit for the MCU because they canceled the show. Nope, they didn't announce anything yet, and I'm pissed off because they were going to use the latest Ghost Rider too. They weren't going to use Johnny Blaze. They were going to use I can't remember the kid's name, but the Spanish kid. They were going to use him. I really can't remember his name for the life of me. Holy shit, I forgot what his character's name is, but they're going to use that character, and I would have loved that to see that. But meh, ripperoni. Punisher. I don't know if I even finished season one. I definitely didn't see season two. Um, Pacing is weird. Characters are weird. There's some disjointedness. Um, the Netflix stuff is very. It's its own thing. The Netflix Marvel stuff tries to be its own thing, but I feel like with Punisher they tried to add the MCU-ness, funny haha comedy moments kind of into it, and I feel like that's the wrong fucking choice for Punisher. Um, there's the moments that felt like they were kind of up for laughs, and it's like, no, Punisher, you can't really do that much. Like, I don't know, because there's like this hacker character that he like
Oh.
blackmails or something, and like the hacker guy is like a goofy fucking like I don't know. It's not great. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't feel like I can pass judgment. I've only seen like two episodes of Cloak and Dagger. It got two seasons, I think, at least. But then obviously they canceled every TV show that's not that wasn't going to be on Disney Plus. So yeah, Spider-Man 3. It's goofy, it's dumb, it's terrible. B.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
it's I Spider-Man 3. It's Spider-Man 3, you know? Yeah. First one, gonna say A. Not as good as second one. Very, very good though. Willem Dafoe, very good,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
We've talked about him before. Love Willem
Oh
Dafoe, Green
yeah.
Goblin. Very good. Didn't watch Inhumans. Don't care to. Probably would be F if I watched it. Uh,
Yeah.
Luke Cage, man. Luke Cage. Luke Cage is up there. Luke Cage is A. Luke Cage is very good. Both seasons very, very, very good. They had a great setup for season three. Rip Netflix Marvel shows. Rip. Luke Cage is very good. It's now they put it on Disney Plus now. They took it off Netflix and put it on Disney Plus. It's go watch it if you haven't. It's good. It's very good. Very, very good. I love it. Runaways, I would have judged Runaways, but then I didn't realize they had three whole seasons. I only watched season one, so I have no idea how season two and three are. So I'm just gonna pretend I never watched it because I've only seen a third of it. Like I've seen a third of it. I feel like I can't pass judgment with only a third of the thing watched, right?
Probably
Um,
not. I don't know.
Same thing with
Maybe.
Agents of Shield because I've only watched the first two seasons and there's fucking seven seasons. I can't pass judgment of the overall show. First two seasons were actually, I don't know. I think I might have watched some of season three because I think that's when they introduced the Inhumans shit. Um, and for what I watched, I liked it, but like it didn't. There was a point where it stopped keeping me engaged in season three, so maybe I wouldn't have liked it. But I didn't watch at least four and a half seasons, so I'm gonna put it in here. That's the majority of the show, so I'm gonna put it in here. Is this the first Amazing Spider-Man? I can't tell. I think it is. The first Amazing Spider-Man, I think, is. This is a hard one because I don't want to put them both. I don't want to put both Amazing Spider-Mans in the same tier. I might. I think I might though, because okay, I think this is a high B. I think this is a B plus. I think Amazing Spider-Man 1 is a B plus.
Hmm.
Good setup for the new, Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield does a wonderful job as Spider-Man. He is his own thing, but also still quippy, fun, lovable. Uh, what did, I can't remember the line, but I do always like the funny knife line that he does. The
Oh, knives, my one weakness.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I do like that. I like that. I like that scene. um, he's a good guy, funny dude. I kind of hope they do end up doing a little more with both. I mean, both Toby and Andrew. I hope they do a little more with those Spider-Mans. Maybe like in a little animated thingy or something. Because obviously,
Oh yeah, that could
Toby's
be
getting
fun.
old. Andrew's not as old, but still getting up there. I don't know. I think where's Andrew? Andrew, he's not quite 40 yet, but I think he's close, right? He's got to be close to 40 by now.
Might
I
be.
think
Yeah.
Toby may be like 50 now, isn't he? Something like that. I don't know. Toby is surprisingly old now. I think he doesn't look entirely like it, but his face does look a little sagged. I think
Yeah.
he's like Tony Hawk, where he doesn't look totally old, but like you can look at his face and be like, oh yeah, he's kind of old. They got the same kind of face look on Tobey Maguire and Tony Hawk. I don't know. I look at their faces now and I'm like, they got that same sort of droopiness. Main Spider-Man 2, I think it's a B minus. I don't hate it as much as a lot of people do. I like I like the full cast of villains. They have a crazy cast of villains. They set up for a couple more villains at least, but yeah, could have been better. Oops, could have been better. Could have been worse. It's solid. It's solid. Yeah, that's it. Solid B minus. Defenders, I like Defenders. I like Defenders. Again, probably B with Jessica Jones sitting there. Uh, Solid mashup of the four characters coming together. Good work. Good work, everyone. Clap, clap, clap. I clap, but I think my noise cancellation would stop it. Yeah. um, Hawkeye. I just watched this. I just watched Hawkeye today. Very
Hmm.
good. Very good. Not totally didn't feel 100% like the Matt Fraction run like it's supposed to be, but I think they did a good enough job with it. I think it's very good. I liked it a lot. Um, I love I love Matt Fraction's run of and Ava the artist as well. I love
Ah.
their run of Hawkeye. It's just short, like 22 issues, but it's so good and it's emotionally impactful and funny and wonderful. And like the drawing style it seems so simple, but it's also so like beautiful. It's so good. I recommend anyone who hasn't read those to pick them up. I think there's like two omnibus collections for the whole thing. I think. So it shouldn't be too expensive to pick it up, but they're
Okay.
very, very, very good, very good. Um, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't think I watched this right away. If I remember right, I think I might have waited until it was all done. Um, but it was very good. It's so good. I liked a lot of the themes it touched on. Very, very. What does the bad guy even mean? Type thing. Very, a very a show of a bold show of racism in the U.S. as well. I think.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, even like they're going to like there's a point where like they're gonna arrest Sam Wilson because they don't know who he is, and someone's like, oh wait, that's not just any black guy, it's Sam Wilson. And it's like, oh my god. Really should.
Yep.
Hold on, I think Luna has woken up, so give me a minute. I will be right back. Okay, I have returned.
Back.
Surprise, surprise, I have returned. Okay, what did I do? Hawkeye? I said Hawkeye? Hawkeye. Hawkeye was good. Or Falcon? Did I say Falcon? I don't remember. One of them. They're both good.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Both of those.
WandaVision. WandaVision is pretty good, but falls flat at the end, like
Yeah.
we mentioned. I'm gonna say solid B. Don't think it's terrible, but meh, womp womp.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Moon Knight, I've only just watched the first 2 episodes. I still have 4 more to go, so I'm gonna put that in not watched. Loki was surprisingly good.
Yeah,
Surprisingly,
honestly.
like I did not expect it, and I did not expect the. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know what it's been out for like a year now, right? Over a year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say
Whatever. Just,
I did
just
not
it's the MCU. Don't worry
I
about
did not
spoiling.
expect the big setup for Kang the Conqueror at the end of it. Like, what the fuck? I really
Oh
didn't
yeah.
expect that. Um, I'm surprised they're doing season 2, honestly, because I feel like it could be just it's the lead-in for the new Ant-Man movie, but I guess not. I guess they have more to tell with Loki. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was I thought because they introduced Kang, it was basically just a setup for new Ant-Man, but I guess they have more ideas. So
Guess so.
yeah. I'm very excited about the new Ant-Man though, because they've been done filming that for a while now. Like that movie finished filming, I think, before they finished Doctor Strange. Like
Oh.
I don't know why they're sitting on it so long. Like maybe post production is that involved with it, but I don't know. Yeah. What if I think I watched the first episode? I didn't like it, but I can't pass judgment with the 8 other episodes. If only I made a category. If only this person made a morb category, a morb in time category.
Well, you
Um,
can make one. You can make one.
can I add one?
Just
How do I add
yeah,
one?
click on one of the gears. There should be an option for add a row above, add a row below,
Oh hell yeah! Into
and
the
then you
wait.
can. Yeah,
Oh
that's what I did.
oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! Okay, there we go. It's morb in time. I haven't actually watched it, but I know I
But
believe
it's
100%.
Morbid time.
He's definitely said it in the film. He definitely says that every 15 minutes. He definitely turns to the
Yeah,
camera
yeah,
and winks. It
It's
says
Morbin
Morbin
time.
time. Yeah. Um, I still haven't watched this. I bought this and I still haven't watched this. The second Venom movie. I need to,
Oh,
but I haven't watched it yet. I need to. Um, I think the first Venom's a solid B movie. I think it's a solid B. That's it. I don't think there's anything more to say. It's a solid B movie. A little goofiness with Venom, but you know what? I think it works. I think it
yeah. I
works.
mean, I
Yeah.
feel like Venom works best when he's a little goofy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I do like I did hear about there I think that there's like a funny scene in the second movie that like explores the relationship between Venom and who's Tom Hardy supposed to is he supposed to be Eddie? I don't remember.
Brock.
Eddie Brock. Okay, he's supposed to be
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
Brock. Okay, I couldn't remember which Venom was supposed to be. He's supposed to be which which Venom host he was supposed to be.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
'Cause I think I remember him taking photos or something. So yeah, Eddie Brock is the photo taker, the rival to Peter Parker.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that's my list. Morbin time. S5. Okay, so I ended up with five S's because I didn't expect Spider-Man to be part of this thing, but because it was, I put it
Yeah,
up
but
there.
if they're gonna put Spider-Man in there
Yeah.
as for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's for Spider-Man. A and a B. I'm surprised B ended up being the most. Yeah, a lot of B movie stuff, but some B pluses, some B minuses, some, you know, all around. Few D's. I don't. Yeah, like I said, I didn't think there was gonna be any Fs, but I
Can't
mean,
wait
I
until you
didn't.
switch to my
I
screen.
didn't see Inhumans. Like I said again, that probably would have been an F from what I've heard. I've heard a lot of shit things from that fucking show. uh, I'm glad I didn't watch it. I think I am glad I did not watch that. So yeah,
Okay.
all right, that's my thing. Hold on, let me just. I have to actually get to your screen because I think I have to click on it again. Oh right,
I
actually, because
see.
is your thing still up? Hold on, how is Discord?
It should
Because
be.
Discord
I
fucky.
hope it is.
Well, Discord was fucky
Please
with me
tell me
because
it
it
is.
decided to disconnect from me.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
Discord.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
We got it.
okay.
Just
Hang
make
on.
it
I'll.
full screen, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Okay, so you did choose while we were going through.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you haven't watched the Amazing ones, the Amazing
No,
Spider-Mans? Oh,
I
damn.
never saw those two.
Damn.
And of course.
What has Chris Pratt has Chris Pratt in it? That's funny. Yeah, that's fair. Uh, so you do S for obviously Morbin Time. There we go. You got that
Yep, yep.
one up there. Solid. Black Panther. Okay, so we got same S tiers in there. It's good
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
A, yeah, 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 yeah. B, yeah. Then you put D. Dang,
Yeah.
I'm even the Spider-Mans. I'm surprised the Spider-Mans are down
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. I feel like this is the weakest version of Spider-Man.
Oh, I like them all.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
I think I like them all. I don't think any, to me, I don't think there is a weak Spider-Man. I think they're all good to me. I don't know. I like him all. But he's the one we've seen the most though of Tom Holland. He's the one we can probably judge the best since we've seen the most of him.
I guess
He's been
I
in
don't know. Just
six different movies now, I think, right? At
oh
least.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Um, I mean, honestly, yeah, man, I couldn't be too surprised about Black Widow. Damn harsh. Uh, Same with my girl, Captain Marvel, Sag. And it hurts to see a Shane Black movie in an F tier though. Ugh, Shane Black is so I don't know. I just love his direction style a lot.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, Thor. Yeah, I get that. I get that completely. Even the first Iron Man, rip. Did you actually you watched all of What If?
I did.
Oh God. Yeah, I only watched. I think I only watched. I think I watched the full episode of the Agent Carter, Captain Carter one. I think I watched. I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't remember if I did, but I was like, I don't feel like I need to watch any of this.
Yeah.
So if it's part of the MCU, I'll probably end up watching it. But like,
I mean they made it have a coherent story at in like the last
oh
episode,
really? Oh
so
my God. So they.
yeah, they made it
I
so that
mean,
like they all come together.
technically, because of the multiverse, there are two. I already know there are two characters in What If that appear in the multiverse madness. So like I guess technically yeah it has to be canon because that it's like I don't want to watch it but I guess yeah. I never watched same thing with me Agent Carter. Never watched the Netflix shit, the Eternal, Hulk, Venom. I say give Venom a try. I say honestly give Venom a try.
Yeah, I'd like to at some point.
Yeah.
I just
I need
eh.
to, I gotta sit myself down tomorrow and watch the fucking second movie because I need to watch the second movie. I've already heard people say it's better and I know a lot of people didn't like the first one so yeah. Who knows how I'll think of it? Maybe I'll think it's really fucking great. Yeah. Okie dokie. Man, even the third Iron Man, damn, so sad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right.